iNews Views, December 30th. Americans are fed up with their elected representatives not being able to solve the impending fiscal doom. The members of Congress and the senators are simply kicking the can down the road instead of negotiating in meaningful ways that include making compromises and doing what's best for the country, not just their political party. The vast majority of people now believe the Senate and Congress will not be able to hammer out a real solution to the tax issues, and a recession is virtually inevitable. Tokyo Electric Power Company has been sued by 8 U.S. Navy sailors who were aboard a U.S. aircraft carrier off the coast of Japan delivering desperately needed supplies following last year's Fukushima nuclear accident. The lawsuit alleges that TEPCO lied to the sailors about the radiation levels and its ability to control the reactor. All the plaintiffs in this case have suffered health issues ranging from thyroid problems to bleeding from the rectum. Pilot Air is being blamed for a crash involving a Russian airliner that slid off the runway, split into pieces, and crashed onto a highway outside Moscow. At least 4 of the 12-person crew were killed, and many passengers are receiving treatment in nearby hospitals. Last year, Russia and other former Soviet republics had a total airline accident rate almost 3 times the world's average. The crash occurred during Russia's peak holiday travel period that runs from Sunday through January 9th and casts doubt on the effectiveness of President Vladimir Putin's efforts to improve air traffic safety. China is now requiring Internet users to provide real names to service providers as government censors begin stepping up restrictions on international Internet traffic. Chinese citizens will now have greater difficulty viewing overseas websites that the Communist Party deems politically sensitive. Egyptian President Morsi has declared a new era for the country and says the new constitution guarantees equality under the law and puts power in the hands of lawmakers, not the president. While more than 63% of Egyptian voters approved the document, less than 33% of the eligible voters participated in the voting, which reflects widespread apathy and mistrust of the government. About 30 million of Egypt's 80 million people get by on less than $2 per day. The search for an educational edge among Korean parents is reflected in the growing number of children under 3 years of age sent to private cram schools or special preschools. A survey by the state-run Korea Institute of Child Care and Education found that out of 2,523 households, 41.9% of children under 3 and 86.8% between 3 and 6 attend private cram schools in addition to kindergartens, nurseries, or preschool.